Why do conflicts with the people you love hurt more than anything else, even when you try to stay calm and reasonable? The hardest battles in life are not fought with strangers, but with those closest to your heart. If you struggle with repeated arguments, emotional distance, or silent resentment, this video will give you 7 Stoic tools to face conflict with clarity, strength, and inner peace. 1. Lead with calm strength. Calmness is often misunderstood as weakness, passivity, or emotional withdrawal. In Stoic philosophy, calmness is controlled power and inner authority. When you remain steady during emotional storms, you become a source of safety rather than threat. People naturally mirror emotional energy, whether they realize it consciously or not. When you escalate, others escalate with you. But when you ground yourself, tension often softens. Think of a lighthouse standing during a violent storm at sea. It does not fight the waves or chase the ships. It stands firm and offers guidance through stability alone. Stoicism teaches emotional leadership through self-regulation and restraint. When you govern your own reactions, you invite others to respond with greater calm as well. To apply this, practice emotional restraint even when the situation feels unfair. Calm strength changes relationship dynamics far more effectively than force or emotional intensity ever could. 2. Pause before you react. Most lasting damage in relationships does not come from major betrayals, but from moments that move too fast. A sharp reply, a raised voice, or a dismissive look can undo years of trust in seconds. The Stoics trained themselves to create space between feeling an emotion and acting on it. Imagine a single spark landing on dry wood in a silent forest. If you blow on it with emotion, it quickly becomes a destructive fire. If you step back and allow stillness, the spark fades without harm. Your emotions carry information about what matters, but they are not instructions you must follow immediately. Reacting instantly often means letting habit decide instead of wisdom. To apply this, slow your breathing when tension appears and delay your response intentionally. Even a brief pause gives your rational mind time to regain control. That pause can prevent words that cannot be taken back and actions that linger painfully. 3. Speak with purpose, not emotion. When emotions rise unchecked, words often become weapons rather than tools for understanding. You speak to release pressure, to defend yourself, or to regain control, instead of to solve the real issue. Stoic philosophy teaches disciplined speech as a form of respect for yourself and others. Every word you choose should serve clarity, connection, or resolution, rather than dominance or emotional relief. Consider how skilled surgeons work during critical moments. They never cut impulsively, even when pressure is intense and consequences are high. They move carefully, guided by training, restraint, and purpose. Seneca warned that uncontrolled speech reveals an uncontrolled mind. In close relationships, careless words leave invisible scars that linger long after arguments end. To apply this, pause before speaking and ask whether your words will heal the situation or deepen the wound. If your words offer neither clarity nor compassion, choosing silence can be the strongest response available. 4. Choose understanding over winning. You may believe that proving your point will finally fix the tension between you and someone you love. Being right feels satisfying in the moment, but it often leaves distance where closeness once lived. Stoicism reminds you that harmony matters more than victory, especially with people who matter deeply. Picture 2 people standing on opposite sides of a narrow bridge. Each insists on crossing first, convinced their direction is correct, until neither moves forward at all. Marcus Aurelius observed that people act according to what seems right to them, not according to your perspective. When you remember this, anger slowly transforms into curiosity and patience. When someone you love speaks sharply or defensively, they are often protecting an inner fear or wounded belief. Recognizing this does not excuse harmful behavior, but it reshapes how you respond to it. To apply this, shift your focus from winning the argument to understanding the emotion behind it. Speak to the fear, value, or need beneath the words, rather than defending your pride. 5. Control what is yours, release what is not. Most conflicts with people you love begin with a quiet misunderstanding that hides beneath good intentions. You believe that if you explain yourself better, stay calmer, or try harder, the other person will finally change. This belief feels caring and responsible, yet it slowly turns into frustration and resentment. Stoic philosophy teaches a difficult but freeing truth about human relationships. You have authority over your thoughts, your judgments, and your actions, but never over another person's emotions or choices. Imagine holding a rope tied tightly to someone else's reactions. The harder you pull, the more tension builds until both of you feel drained and stuck in the same argument. Epictetus warned that wanting control over what is not yours leads to inner loss. In relationships, that loss often shows up as peace and patience disappearing. To apply this, pause before responding and ask whether the problem belongs to your behavior or their decision. Respond only to what you truly control and allow the rest to pass without resistance. 6. Accept imperfection in those you love. You may expect emotional maturity, consistency, or awareness from people who have not yet developed these qualities. This expectation often disguises itself as love, but quietly turns into disappointment and quiet resentment. Stoicism asks you to love people as they are, not as the versions you hope they will become. Acceptance does not mean approving harmful behavior or abandoning boundaries. It means seeing reality clearly instead of fighting it endlessly. Imagine planting a seed and demanding fruit the next morning. Your impatience does not speed growth, but it guarantees frustration and disappointment. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that people would be difficult, selfish, or confused. This mental preparation protected his peace before conflict even appeared. To apply this, lower unrealistic expectations and replace them with patience and understanding. Growth takes time, especially in emotional and relational matters, and forcing it only creates resistance. 7. Respond with character, not habit. When conflict repeats itself, your responses often become automatic and unconscious. You may defend yourself instantly, withdraw emotionally, criticize sharply, or shut down completely. Stoicism describes this pattern as living without awareness, guided by habit rather than intention. Wisdom begins when you recognize these patterns and choose character instead of reflex. Picture a storm crashing against the same coastline year after year. The shoreline that adapts remains strong, while the rigid one slowly erodes away. Your reactions either strengthen your inner foundation or wear it down over time. You are not responsible for how others behave, but you are responsible for who you become in response. Every disagreement becomes training for your character and emotional strength. To apply this, identify your usual reaction during conflict and consciously choose a calmer alternative. Consistency in this choice gradually reshapes relationship dynamics and builds long-term respect. You are not broken for struggling with conflict in relationships. You are human, trying to love while protecting yourself. Which reaction patterns keep repeating in your life, and which Stoic principle could transform them into peace? You have learned that control begins within. Understanding beats winning. Calmness creates safety, and character shapes every relationship. If one of these lessons spoke to your current struggle, share your thoughts in the comments and tell us which principle you need most right now. If this video helped you reflect more deeply, like the video and subscribe to The Art of Living Well for free wisdom every week. Remember, the way you handle conflict becomes the way you shape love.